Seriously, Matthew, how did you manage to beat her in the first place?
Trust me, Rebecca, I have no idea myself. At any rate, what's up, interwebs? Fox Magic & Co. here.
Hi.
And if I'm breathing, then I must be doing something right. At any rate, let's get back to what we were doing in Pokemon Emerald. Last episode, we got here to Fortree City to face off against Winona, the gym leader here, and today we're just going to...
we got our ass kicked once.
At one point, and then I made a stunning recovery at the end.
God knows how.
Yeah, trust me, I'm still in shock over it myself. Oh, yeah, that's right, I feel already myself against her. But anyway, right here, right in this spot, I believe, or it's in this general area, you're gonna find another news crew people there to do whatever with you and have an interview battle sort of deal. But anyway, let's just... It's raining. Interesting. Oh yeah, I already fixed it too. Let's see, is there any possible way to get through this without... Oh yeah, there is.
Oh. I just rarely ever take that way because there's a lot of grass and I hate wildfires.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, watch out. This is actually a natural maze here. So you go one way if it's... What the... Oh. Another invisible Pokemon. Don't!
Gotta be careful.
Don't! Don't! No. Run away. No! We can't run away! We're gonna die! Oh well, we're almost to the Pokemon Center anyway. Sorry, Colin. No. What?! What the... I can't run away?! Thank you!
It's a new language.
That is all. Carefully. I think now would be the best time to cut for bios, but let's just continue on here. There'll be a cut here in me as soon as we get to whatever. You'll know it when you see it, okay? First up, we have Absol, and Absol has a ridiculously high attack, although the rest of its stats really can't back it up any better. Although it does have a very good strategic move that I would highly recommend you catch it for if you can happen to find it. Next we have Barboach, and Barboach can be found with a good or super rod out here on whatever water route you can find. But it's really not worth catching. It doesn't get better even after it evolves, so really it's not worth it. Finally we have Goldeen here, and Goldeen, although it can learn some flying type moves, it's really not worth trying to go out surfing for it or fishing for with the old rod or good rod. I really don't recommend it. Now then, let's get continuing. So we just jump down there. Oh, God knows how well who's fair against.
that guy! I love that guy. Hey guys.
We'll battle him later. In the meantime, we need to get our asses to a Pokemon Center before we die.
You gotta show that battle, because that guy's awesome.
I will. Why must you be such a... Careful. Oh, shit!
You should have just tailed it Fortree.
It's too late now. Oh well. Should be no problem. No problem. No problem. I hope. Nice. Give me a sec.
Still tastes like peanut butter chocolate.
Okay, you're probably gonna notice a really odd audio cut because of some weird wonky things, but just know that there's nothing that could have possibly... Why did I do that? As I was saying, well, whatever, it worked. As I was saying before, anyway, you really didn't miss too much at all. Mom called me and she wanted me to talk to my dad. I'm off for spring break for right now. So I'm staying here at home because I can. I'd rather not. Quite honestly, there's nothing to do at my apartment, so what else am I supposed to do but come home where there's actually something I'm going to be doing? Although I'm pretty much doing exactly the same thing as what I did before. How dare you! Don't take it so seriously! I'll take it as freaking seriously as I want! Took it easy on you this time. It won't be that way next time. Registered Beauty Jessica in the Pokénav. First up we have Duskull, and Duskull is more of a strategic Pokemon. Its stats really aren't that great, although it does learn some good moves. So those of you straightforward battlers, I wouldn't pick this one up, so just skip it. Next up we have Shuppet, and Shuppet, again, more of a strategic Pokemon, but it's got a lot of better stats than Duskull. But, again, still just a strategic Pokemon. I wouldn't pick it up if you're a straightforward battler. Next we have Gloom, and remember when I said Oddish is a bad Pokemon? Well, that was more when I was not so educated in the world of Pokemon, so I guess I could recommend Gloom and Oddish as well, but I wouldn't use a Sunstone on it otherwise. Finally we have Wailmer, and Wailmer, I guess is a good Pokemon. If you want to raise it, you can go ahead and raise it. Otherwise, I might pick one up, I suppose. What the? Oh, God! Okay. Yes, I would love to cut that. Fail!
Fail.
Oh, big. I don't want to go that way. What's a double battle? Quite honestly, right now, the last thing I need is a freaking battle. Well, actually, I could do a little bit of, Alright. Right now I'm gonna talk about the Pokemon Safari Zone.
I wonder what would happen if you got challenged to a double battle when you only had one Pokemon.
You only send out one Pokemon, that's what happens. Welcome to the Safari Zone. Here you may witness many kinds of Pokemon rarely seen in Hoenn. And you'll see them in their wild, untamed state, in natural habitats. What's more, we've thrown open the gates to the Pokemon trainers. You are encouraged to catch Pokemon for keeps. Come and enjoy the Safari Zone. Yes, exactly what it says. You get to see Pokemon that don't really appear out in wild too much. But there's still limits to how many different Pokemon that you can find in there. So,
the limits will get extended further on in the game.
Yeah, you do get longer limits. But now I'm going to show you how to heal your Pokemon in a pinch when you don't have a Pokemon Center, but you do have a PC. Well, let's just access the PC here, and we'll deposit a Pokemon. Let's deposit her. Now we'll close, and we'll withdraw the Pokemon again. Withdraw. And as a result of putting her into the PC, she is now fully healed.
Ta-da!
I'm going to do the same for all the rest of my Pokemon. In the meantime, just hang tight. I'm going to cut the video here real quick. Okay, now that we're done here, as you can see, all of my Pokemon are completely and fully healed. So, let's talk to this guy, actually. Welcome to the Safari Zone. Is it your first time here? Well, technically, no, but for the viewers at home, maybe it is. Let's just explain. When you enter the Safari Zone, you will start with 30 Safari Balls for your catching Pokemon. This Safari game is over when you run out of Safari Balls, or when you've walked 500 steps. Come in and enjoy the Safari Zone. This is actually fixed in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silvered, so that once you've run out of Pokeballs, you're done. And that's it. It's not the same as this game, and Pokemon Platinum did the same. Actually, they did the same thing with this game that this game did, and that improved in Soul Silver. So I I kind of appreciate that because it's just kind of limiting when you only have 500 steps, but you got 30 Pokeballs that you can use, and there's only about 10 Pokemon that you can catch into the entire thing. But at any rate, let's enter the Safari Zone if we can get in. Okay, we can get in. We can get in there. Would you like to play a Safari game? Yes, we would. Excuse me, but you seem to be without a Pokeblock case. Your Safari game will be much more fruitful if you use Pokeblocks. Please come back with you asshole! Assholery! There's all there is to it! It's sheer assholery! Well, if it isn't, I'm making it. It will be. Because I make it eternal. Don't think there's any... Nope. Alright, maybe we're on our way now. But this will be cut out because... Okay! You ass... Never mind, we're not cutting it. Oh shit! Shit! I'm still used to the fact that... It's like... I'm so used to just being able to sweep through this without finding any... Just because I feel like it. Just because of the, nostalgia of it. Just because. Sheer nostalgia. Cliche, Pokemon stuff. What? I have no idea!
Okay.
By the way, you need to speak up. Because I can't hear you.
Don't touch me!
I will touch you all I want to! You fell over because I touched you. You gotta be the weakest person I've ever known. This isn't what I meant!
People touching me!
Fine. Okay, so we can't go. Oh well. Oh shit. That was close. Okay, that girl registers you and and whatever. Well, anyway, welcome to Lily Cove City! But anyway, here we have the contest hall. I will explain a little bit because I just feel like explaining the contest hall. There's just some essentiality to it, I suppose.
Contests can be stupid sometimes.
Welcome, this is the Pokemon Contest Link Reception Counter. May you enter contest together with one or more friends. I would like to not enter with one or more. Hello, this is the reception counter for Pokemon Contest. Oh, it appears that you don't have a Pokeblock case yet. In that case, we need to provide you with this! And so we get the Pokeblock case. Now, okay, you just repeated yourself. Okay. Now, if you recall, there are berries that do absolutely nothing. This is their one true purpose in life, is to be Pokeblocks. Of course, every berry is a Pokeblock ingredient. Now how it works is there's gonna be a little needle sort of pointer thing that's gonna be at the bottom of your name, and you gotta just hit the A button at the right time and you get it. So let's just start it up here. Oh, did you want to make some Pokeblocks with this old timer? Excellent. Do you know how to make Pokeblocks? Yes, and I'm going to stop talking in a British accent. Let's berry blender! Starting up the berry blender.
Stop.
Oh yeah, I had to get in that last statement. Please select a berry from your bag to put in your berry blender. Say that 5 times fast. And apparently we have plenty of orange berries, so why don't we put in an orange berry just to be...
Because we never used an orange berry.
Matt and Mister. Now, what you want to do when this is right on your little point here, if you notice, yeah, gotta be concentrating. And an X means you missed. One circle means that you got it almost right on, or, well, you're close, but, and two circles with a dot inside of them means that you got it spot on, and that you did absolutely fantastic on it. But anyway, if you noticed, you had the point on the very tip of the little diamond-shaped light thing that you got at the right next to your name. You gotta match your A button mashing up with that. So we got blue Pokeblock. Level is 12 and the field is 20. No, not right now. Although this is essential for evolving your Feebas, because the only way to evolve a Feebas is through Pokeblock and such. Now, those of you who've been paying attention to the bios know that Feebas evolves into Milotic. And I did obtain a Feebas somewhere in the route. I can't remember where I got it, so sorry, can't help you. But anyway, I'm gonna
Feebas. I tried looking for it. It made me want to cut myself.
That's disturbing, Ozzy.
It did.
Whatever. At any rate, I'm gonna cut the video just to be safe. But anyway, that's how the berry blender works, so be right back. Okay, from your start menu, let's go to the PokeNav. Condition and Party Pokemon. Now this is basically where your basic appeal is going to be in this contest. If you notice, you have cool, beauty, cute, smart, and tough all around this pentagon here. And in the middle, we have this green patch. Now this green patch will go towards beauty, cool, smart, tough, or cute, based upon what kind of Pokeblock you feed your Pokemon. And this is gonna really, really help you in the contest, so I would really recommend you bear in mind with this. Now, up at the top of somewhere on the screen, there will appear what types of Pokeblock will do what. I'm only going with the basic colors, red, blue, pink, green, and yellow. So, if you want to know what, like, a purple Pokeblock does, just combine red and blue, you'll get the same effect, okay? So, that's how this works. Okay, now that we've discussed your basic condition of your Pokemon, now we move on to another very essential item in the contest, which is your moveset, which will come about very handy in order to actually get the contest moving. Now, in addition to having battle moves, you have contest moves. Although they are the exact same moves, you have the effects that they have in a contest. Now, contrary to anime, you will not be doing any battling. You will just be showing off your moves in the contest, instead of basically battling other Pokemon and trying to make appeal with your smart, your cool, and all that other stuff. But in addition to the Pokemon having, say, electric-type moves or psychic-type moves, you also have smart moves and cool moves. Now, it's only just by coincidence that the psychic-type moves are smart moves and the electric-type moves are cool. I don't really think that electric-type moves can only be cool-type moves in contests, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. I don't want to be the one to say one thing and it happened to be another. But anyway, as you can see over here in the effect box, as we can see in the bottom left corner of the screen, we have Appeal and Gem. Appeal refers to the amount of points you can gain when you use the move. For example, Confusion will gain you 2 points, and then if you can go further, it can get more points eventually. Now, Jam refers to the amount of points you can deduct from other players' Pokemon. For example, if you were to use the move Confusion, you can eliminate up to 3 stars from the person's basic setup. Now, what this basically is, we'll see what it is when we get to the contest itself. So, At any rate, let's sign Saya up. I made this decision unanimously by myself, so let's go. Please come through here. Good luck. And here we go. Let's start this contest off right. Maybe. Now, no matter what contest you enter, the setup is always going to be the same. You start out with your primary judgment, and then you move on to your secondary judgment. Primary judgment is based upon the condition of your Pokemon, which was that pentagon thing I showed you earlier. Now, the Pokemon is given a rating 1, 2, 3, or 4 based upon the condition of it as it compares to the rest of the Pokemon in the competition. Now, if you can actually get the appeal time for this one, then you can really make a difference in the contest, as you will see at the end of this one. Secondary judgment is basically a 5-turn round where you basically use whatever moves you feel like using. However, it is recommended that you have at least 2 moves of that contest in your inventory, so I would really plan ahead with that if you want to enter your Pokemon in a contest. Now, there are certain moves that can increase your own attack or your own appeal by a lot. Then there are moves that can decrease other people's appeal, and the NPCs are usually always going to be against you. Now there's that applause box, and that over there at the top left of the screen. Basically, that is how much the audience is cheering on for you. And if you can raise the box to 5 little bars, you can get a really lot of Pokemon. You can raise your appeal a lot. Now, your Pokemon is basically at the end rated, given the final judgment, and the prize is basically just a ribbon. There's nothing really special towards this. There's no real essentiality to the plot of it. Now, here's where I said that it makes a whole difference in the condition of your Pokemon. As you can see, we just barely made it to 2nd place. And that's the basic workings of the contest. Now, I'm going to leave. Where are your Pokemon? Just lost yet another battle. See. Whatever. Now, if you'll notice, we have a Team Aqua. Don't go near the cave in the cove. Why? You don't need a reason why. I'm an adult. You should just listen to me. Well, something tells me we need to progress that way, but it's not exactly, but whatever. Hey, look, it's me. Oh, hey, Matt, are you shopping too? I bought a whole bunch of dolls and posters. Of course, I have also caught a lot of Pokemon, and I'm raising them properly too. Actually, I'm more worried if you're raising Pokemon properly, Matt. I'll battle with you. It's him. Well, thank you for making this option. No, thank you. Why, Matt? Haven't you been raising your Pokemon? Yes, I have, but I don't want to. Wait. Do I have to battle or not? Pokemon ready for this? Actually, why don't we just continue this in the next episode? We've done plenty in this episode, so I guess I'll see you guys later, and don't look for Mr. Goodbar. Actually, before I leave you, I went off screen to fight some of the trainers, and this is what happened while you weren't watching. Wait for it. Bam. That's what happened. Yep. Swampert evolved while you guys weren't watching. Another thing I was going to tell you before I actually started off the 2nd episode was that I went out and I caught myself an Absol. This is the Pokemon that was censored out in episode 19, I believe. One of those episodes. I remember I censored it out so that you people wouldn't know. But the original setup was Quick Attack, Razor Wind, Bite, and Swords Dance, but now I added Aerialise in place of Razor Wind, because Razor Wind is a 2-turn move, and I don't want that, so... And actually, Absol can learn a few flying type moves, so I took advantage of that, but there's another move that it can learn at a certain point, and this will come very in handy when we go into some more gyms. So, that's all I wanted to make sure